Good morning. So today's video, we're just going to kind of like jump into this whole thing. Today's video is trying on some shirts that I picked up at Walmart again. So I don't know what their deal is with their clearance clothing, but it's pretty spot on right now for this video, for actually this channel in general. So three. I'm holding up 4 shirts, okay? 4 shirts, identical shirts, okay? Down to the size. They are all the same size, okay? Same style, same everything except for color. So what we're going to do is kind of like test out the look, like how well they look on and how well they fit. Because just because they are the same shirt and the exact same size, I have a funny feeling it doesn't mean they're going to fit the same way. So if you're interested in seeing how well they fit, and by the way, they are all an extra small. So extra small across the board. What is the no boundary, whatever the Walmart thing is. So if you're interested in how they look on and how they fit, stay tuned because this one's going to be an interesting one. So we're going to start with the baby blue. Now, I will say the shorts I also got the same day. They were on clearance as well. But this is about the shirts. So the shorts are not going to match. They might. I don't know. So the shirts, extra small. And usually they're pretty good. Except these ones, they're kind of tight up in here. So putting them on is a little, like in the shoulder area, putting them on was a little difficult. Putting it on, not them. Haven't put the other ones on yet. Putting it on was a little difficult. A little bit of a struggle. And I do mean a little bit of a struggle, but it is a little tight in the armpit shoulder area. So there is that. Now, I don't know, it seems like it's a high collar. I was checking to see if I put it on backwards because I'm like, it's a high collar. Now, it is waffled. Is that it's not a ribbed pattern, but there is a texture to it. Let's see if you can actually see it on camera. But there is like a little texture pattern to it. So it is quite interesting. It's, besides the shoulders, it's actually a comfortable shirt to like just toss on because you gotta like run out right quick and you don't really feel like doing too much extra. But I don't know, the back, it's just a shirt, you know. It's, I don't know if you could tell, but the hem line is actually more circular. So it's a little shorter on the sides here. And the longest part is like right here in the front and the back. But clearly, we're not going to focus on the back because I can't, it's not, if I have to twist, it's not going to lay correctly. So we're just going to focus on the fact that the front, now, it rides up ever so slightly, but it's not going to ride up and everybody. So that's always a plus. However, I will say that maybe in the right light, it could be slightly, revealing. So there is always that maybe you might want to be a little cautious. I haven't worn this out yet. That's why I'm like, that could be an issue. Because with these lighter colors, once you get outside, they tend to be a little see-through. But so far, indoors, it's kind of dark. I'm trying to really tone in all the extra lighting, which I love these. I absolutely love these lights. No, we're not talking about the lights. We're not going to discuss the lights. So the shirt, love the shirt. See how well it fits. It's pretty form-fitting. It is. So we'll see, because I think we'll try on the black one next. So stay tuned. Okay, so this black one was slightly actually easier to put on. It's not nearly as tight up in the shoulder armpit area as the baby blue one. I don't know why. Other than that, it fits similarly. Like, it still has a good shape. It might actually feel like it's a little looser in this area, which I don't know. I mean, it's the exact same shirt. but yet this one fits slightly different than the first one does. Now, stretching it out some, I don't think it should be too see-through. It's black, but I mean, you never know. Just saying, you never really know. Now I'm kind of curious how the white one's gonna go, because now in my head I'm like, oh crap, maybe the white one's gonna be a little bit more revealing than I'd hope, because I really get annoyed losing my videos and my channels because of ridiculous deals. Now, these shorts do ride up ever so slightly, but I have been moving around a lot trying to get this whole situation, because with it being a little tighter here, I gotta reset the wig, and it's just like, you know, it takes a little effort. So the shorts apparently do ride up a little bit with extra movements, but I still like these shorts. They're really comfortable either way. And actually, I think it goes well here. Honestly, this could be like my little Creepmas outfit, like a black and green Christmas. Who knows? Actually, my Christmas theme is black and red and Stranger Things, so just tossing that out there in the atmosphere. But here is it. It doesn't ride up just like the last one. It's just a shirt. Nothing spectacular. Definitely worth the clearance price to them. I will say that, because honestly, they're pretty decent quality other than that. But let's see how this darker blue fits and the white one. The white one's got me a little curious. Are you curious about the white one too? I bet you are. So let's get into the other one. So here's the darker blue. It's not dark blue, it's just darker than the other blue. That's honestly it. So this one was actually really a lot easier to put on than the original blue one, which is super strange on why the blue one is actually so much tighter. So this one, again, doesn't really match the shorts, but we're gonna just roll with it because I didn't feel like changing my shorts in between as well. I don't think that's gonna matter right now, but it's the same as the other two, except it's actually a little bit freer. It's a little looser, it seems. It was so much easier to put on even with the wig. So I don't know why. Now we're on shirt number 3 and it's getting a little, they are slightly different. I don't know why. They are the exact same. However, I did think about this one. I grabbed the white shirt, but you see how it's a rounded, and it does have a rounded hem instead of a straight across hem. So I figured I'd show you that. Now, the hem in the front is in fact longer than the hem in the back, but of course that's to account for the boobies. I'm just putting it out there on why it would be a little longer in the front. So when you go like this, because you know how often you're just going around and you're like, Granted, around my house, we do that kind of shit all the time. We actually might be slightly unhinged in this house, but not the point, because we laugh a lot and we joke around a lot and we have a lot of fun around here. And I do a lot of crazy shit, because you never know what I'm going to do. It keeps everybody on their toes. But here it is. I don't know why I'm on my tippy toes, because, well, if I get too tall, ha, ha, I know. Me on my tippy toes, I'm still short. But here's this. It's not that see-through, which, again, I think was fine. You know, you can totally wear it out. And the only thing, my only complaint on these shirts is that high neckline. It's a little unnerving to me, but I don't think I can cut it or anything because of the way the fabric is, but well, it just like naturally bunches right here. Awesome. But here's this one. What do we think of this color versus the other ones? I don't know. I don't usually see this color too often. The baby blue I see a lot in, but this darker blue, not very often. But here's this one. So far, which has been your favorite? Because we're about to put on the fourth one, the white one, and see how that one goes. So bear with me, we're almost done with this. We've almost got it done. So let's get the last one on and recap what we've learned. So we've got the white one on. And honestly, it's a little bit tighter in here than the other ones were. This is just how, why out of 4 shirts, the exact same shirt, the exact same size, do they fit completely different? Tell me that. Anybody. Now, again, the white and the green do match. However, I am noticing that this one is, I don't know if it's because it is a little tighter, but it seems like it's a little bit more see-through also. I don't know. That one, I haven't gone outside. I haven't worn this one yet. I haven't worn any of them out yet. I don't usually. That's kind of the point of these videos, is to try them on with you so we can get a first impression of them together. Sometimes I might, sometimes I don't, who knows. But this time, no, I haven't worn them. The only thing I did was wash them, because that's just what I do when I wash, when I buy clothes, I automatically wash them. So they have all been washed and dried the same, and they all fit differently. So I don't know why. I just don't. But this one's not bad. It seems like it's a little looser in the neck though, but a little tighter in this area, I guess. The sides more than anything. Like, I don't know. I don't know. You could definitely see the green shorts through it. That's why it makes me question if it's going to be see-through if I go outside. I don't know, because I'm not going outside in this video. So I will just have to maybe do an update later on. I don't know. Same. Actually, no, not the same. It did not ride up like the other ones really did. Because look, you really can't see my stomach at all. So that's interesting. Maybe it's a little longer than the other ones. I didn't think to measure how long the shirts were. But what do we think of this? Which one was your favorite? And have you ever bought the same outfit or same piece of clothing in multiple colors and it fit differently? Let me know in the comments below. And make sure you let me know which shirt was your favorite. The light blue, the black, the dark blue, or the white one. And I hope you have a great day. And until next time, bye.